It's been a long time coming from the SC, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC, from heartache and pain.
Question of the day. The individual molecules that make up polymers are called A. Oligomers, B. Monomers, C. UV stabilizers, D. Plasticizers. Answer will be revealed at the end of the video. Hi guys, welcome back to TheNailJeanieSC. For all my returning subscribers, welcome back. To all my new viewers, welcome. Glad you are here. Go ahead if you would and hit that subscribe button for me. It's free to you and it does not cost a thing. So guys, in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys a press-on set that I made. And this set is actually in a storefront, my niece's business. So I'm just going to walk through the steps. I have cut out a whole lot of clips because really I just wanted you guys to see the process. And it don't take you seeing every stand to see the process. So this video is going to move fairly quickly. Here I just buffed and filed the tip of the nail, which we're using a stiletto tip. And I cleaned it with the Young Nail Swipe. And then here I am applying a base coat. So I will be applying a base coat to all of the tips and putting them in the light. And once I've done all of that, then we're going to go with the first coat, which I'll be using the Madam Glam Perfect Black to do this set, along with the Madam Glam white gel paint and some neon pigments. So that is all I'm going to be using to do this set. It's going to be 90s nail art. So it's going to be a lot of lines, a lot of swigglies, a lot of swirls, some dots. So, yep, after everything, it came out very, very nice. I really love the set. I just want to tell y'all one small minor detail, and I'm going to let you enjoy the video. So between, after I apply the second layer of the black gel polish, I always top coat or encapsulate the color polishes with the base coat. So you all going to see me filing and buffing the nail surface once I have the black polish on the nail. But know that before you do that, you need to encapsulate with the base coat. I think I cut that part out for some reason. I'm not sure. But yes, that's what I always do. You want to protect the polish before buffing and filing or cleaning up the shape, as you say, over the nail. So I only just clean up the shape because gel polish can distort the shape because of how pigmented, how, many coats you use. And with any black gel polish, guys, you want to make sure you're using thin layers. So you want to do thin coats for each layer, long strokes, so you don't cause the wrinkling, the buckling, all of that stuff that comes with pigmented gel polishes, such as black, white, and any other dark colors, like red or anything like that. So here I'm just taking the polish brush and I am doing long strokes down the nail to give it a complete coverage, and I'm doing this on all of the nails here. And then we're going to go in with a second layer the same way. And I was proud because this set did not create any type of buckling of no sort at all. No wrinkling, none of that. So it turned out very, very well. So guys, when using pigmented colors such as black, white, red, or any deep rich colors, you want to do them in very thin layers. You want to cure between each layer, full cure. And for me, when I do black or white, I put them in the light for 2 minutes instead of 60 seconds. I want to make sure each layer is cured properly. The light has penetrated through each of those layers very well before moving on to the next step. So guys, I'm gonna let you all sit back, listen to some music, watch this application. This video is not that long. I will come back in here shortly. If I would appreciate it if you watch it to the end. And yes, guys, I just thank you so much for your continued support on this channel. And yes, enjoy. So guys, here I am just doing the shaping, the filing, buffing, and now I'm taking that uh, young nail swipe and I'm just cleaning the surface of the nails before we start on the nail art portion of this video. Alright guys, I would like to thank you all for the support to my channel. I appreciate you all very much. If you are here and have not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you subscribe and hit that like button for me. It's free. It helps out my channel a lot and allows me to continue to get more content out to you, my viewers. Alright guys, so I am also going to take, and I did fail to mention, I'm going to use my not polished matte because at the time when I did this video, I didn't have the velvet matte top coat from Madam Glam, which now I do. So when I'm using Madam Glam products, that's the matte I will be using moving forward. But right now, I'm going to be using the not polished matte, which I love the not polished matte. And you use the matte to matte out the nails when you're going to apply nail art because the nail art will stick better to a buffed surface or a matted surface. So if you did not want to use the matte top coat, it's fine. Just take a buffer and lightly buff the surface of the nail. Clean it off just like I did and then start your nail art. The reason why I like to use the matte top surface is because if I make any mistakes, I can clean that off and go on and restart the nail art without stripping the color off the nail. So that's just one of the reasons why I like to protect the nail with some type of top coat layer. Whether it's shiny top coat or no wipe top coat surface. You can, if you decided you had a design that you want to be shiny and you don't want to put matte on the nail, you can use a no wipe top coat and just lightly buff the no wipe top coat and do the nail art on there. I know I've done it many a times. I'm not sure if I've ever showed it to you guys, but I have done it that time or two, as well as, you know, doing this as well. So here I'm just taking the perfect white, which is not the perfect white, but the gel paint white from Madam Glam, and I am just going to make some lines here. And I'm going to try to make the lines as good as possible. I'm not going to say perfect because, you know, sometimes my nail art, I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to be, I want it to look like an artistic feel. Sometimes I want to use my nail art and just put it on the nail and let it all come together. But here I think I'm going to try to create the lines as straight as I can create them. The ones that's going diagonal, the ones that's going down the nail. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that. Here I'm taking some clear base coat. And I am just going to put the brush in there so I can loosen up the brush hairs as well as clean out any old gel residue that might be in the nail. And that's the way I preserve my brushes as well. Now sometimes I will use a little alcohol to clean out the brush, but I try not to as much as I can. I try to remember to just take a base coat or a top coat and put it a little bit on the palette and clean my brushes that way. But here I'm just going to take some white gel polish and put it across the nail. I'm just creating different line work and different designs on each one of the nails, and you will see that as we go along. And then once I get it the way I want it, then we're going to start with the pigments. So this is very easy creative art. It's just giving it a little pop of color, giving yourself some practice on just being creative, using your creative mind. And I say that a lot, but that's because that's just who I am. I like to just be creative and just give it a go and see how it turns out sometimes. Depends on what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll draw the sketches out in my little black nail book, and sometimes it just be whatever I think of in my own head. So that's how it works for me when I'm doing nail art. And most of the time it works out in my favor, and some of the times it does not. But it's all a part of the process, trusting the process and doing the nail art. So if you enjoy what you do, it'll turn out however you want it to turn out. Guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, same name, TheNailJeanieSC. And soon, this video is coming close to the end. As I told you, I sped it up quite a bit. So I wanted to, I'll come back here with the answer for the question of the day. But guys, I wanted to let you guys know that A is not oligomers, it's oligomers. In the morning when I'm doing my voiceover, my brain don't register. It registers after I've done it. And I didn't want to go back and have to restart the voiceover. So I just said I'll come back in and make sure that I let you guys know the proper way of saying A. So the question of the day was, the individual molecules that make up polymers are called A, oligomers, B, monomers, C, UV stabilizers, D, plasticizers. Alright, and so I will come back to you guys at the end of the video for the answer. Think about what your answer is and see if you guess correctly. Alright guys, enjoy. hope you liked the design. It came out very colorful, very beautiful. And guys, for the answer to the question of the day, if your answer was B, monomers, then you answered correctly. Alright guys, until the next time, I appreciate you all. I'll see you all in my next video. And take care, be blessed, and yeah, we will see each other again in the next video. Until then, the deuces are flying in the air. You already know. Poof, the Nail Genie. She's out.